we'll discuss about the acquired immunity. The very much name acquired means basic. After the birth is the one thing, fine, understanding. Acquired means like तुमने अर्जा है, अर्जना you know?
Yes sir.
तुमने या घिस के कोई चीज को अर्जा है, like मेहनत किया, means basically by giving your effort you are accumulating something, you are gaining something or accumulating something. So that type of immunity is called as the acquired immunity. Acquired immunity, suppose if you get the attack of measles, you know how about the measles? Don't know? Yes? No, I will tell you. If you get, suppose, chicken pox, you know?
Yes sir.
Yes? Fine. So you get the chicken pox and after you can say passing 10 days, कितना दिन का होता है chicken pox का गांव में? बोल रहे हैं तेल चढ़ाता है and all those stuff. It's the 7 or 10 days. Leave it. So suppose 10 days you are successfully passed. Fine, successfully passed. Your body developed the immunity about the chicken pox. You will not like get again the chicken pox. It's not sure, but most of the time, one time if you suffered from the chicken pox, you will not get chicken pox again in your life with most of the people. But there are certain people who have the repetitive chicken pox attack. Fine? Yes? Now, so you developed without taking any medicine, without taking any, you can say, vaccines, you developed. This is something you acquired. So that type of immunity is called as the acquired immunity. Because we are adapting, we learn how to fight with a particular type of microorganism. This immunity is also called as the adaptive immunity. Write it down. This is also called as the adaptive immunity. Now, the thing which you have to understand is that this adaptive immunity, no, it is selective. It is selective, means if you develop the immunity towards the chicken pox, it doesn't mean that you are getting, you can say, immune to the HIV infection, suppose. Yes? So one disease, one immunity. One disease, one immunity. So this type of immunity is selective and specific. Selective and specific. Selective and specific. Okay? Okay? Yes. Now, this acquired immunity which basically we developed over a period of time, this is kind of, you can say, both transient and durable. Transient and durable. Both transient and durable. Transient means for a small time. Transient means for a small time. Durable means for long time. So it can be both. Write it down. It can be both transient and durable. Transient and durable. Transient means for a small duration, for a small time. Durable means for a longer time. Yes? Clear? Now, we discussed the innate immunity, and there is one fundamental difference between the innate immunity and acquired immunity is that innate immunity is going like a blind person. It's going like a blind person. If you can say tankers comes, they will go. If you can say the normal gun person comes, they will go. If there will be a nuclear war, they will go. They will go blindly. They are determined. But yes, come. Good morning. Sit. So there is this innate immunity is like a blind person. ठीक है? वो किसी से भी लड़ जाएगा, बंदूक से भी लड़ जाएगा, बम से भी लड़ जाएगा, टैंक से भी लड़ जाएगा, एंड न्यूक्लियर वेपन से भी लड़ जाएगा. That type of, you can say, mindset is having with the innate immunity. But when it comes to the acquired immunity, no, they are very selective. They are very selective. They knows whom they have to fight. They knows very clearly that whom they have to fight. Fine. So a specific type of, you can say, acquired immunity cells will fight with the specific type of pathogens. Are you getting my points?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Fine. And this fight, no, it is happening with the help of memory. With the help of memory means, suppose, what's your name? Shivam. Suppose Shivam gets, you will not get, but suppose you will get the infection of TB. You know that tuberculosis? Yes, TB. If Shivam gets the infections TB first time, now his body try to fight with the TB bacilli. Okay, tuberculosis mycobacteria, which is a causative agent of TB. Shivam's body started to fight with the TB bacilli. There will be a fight. Okay, and then you can say fortunately Shivam's wins. Shivam wins. So here Shivam's immune system win. Fine. Now again, after you can say 2 months, Shivam get exposed towards the same tuberculosis. Yes, same tuberculosis. So remember, the first fight with Shivam and tuberculosis took 3 months. How much?
3 months.
3 months. Now Shivam wins, okay, and Shivam's develop the memory. Shivam developed the memory how to fight with the tuberculosis bacteria and win the match. Shivam developed the what? Memory. That is called as the immunological memory. So now Shivam is having the immunological memory. Fine. Now, after you can say 2 months, Shivam again exposed to the TB bacilli. Fine. But now, this time Shivam knows that how to fight. So Shivam will win the match within 3 days. How much days? Within 3 days, Shivam's again wins. Are you getting my points? Now why first time takes the 3 months and why in the second time only 3 days?
Because that is unknown disease. First time that is unknown disease.
Okay.
Second time that is known.
That is known. Very good. She is basically trying to say that first time the microbes which is coming in the Shivam body, Shivam is not aware. Basically Shivam immune cells is not aware about that. But after getting the fight, you know your enemy. In the same way, Shivam's immune cells knows the memory, the enemy, that is the tuberculosis bacteria. The first response which is generated with the first fight is called as the primary immune response. Write it down, it's important. First one is called as the primary immune response. Okay, primary immune response. It is like first 2 days war. Primary immune response generated in Shivam's body, and still fight is going on. We are still in the 3-month phase. Okay, first time what is called as the Shivam start fighting with the tuberculosis bacteria. Within 2 days, the one response generate. That is called as the primary immune response. Fine. Now, after the, you can say, subsequent encounter, after beating the microbes, okay, destroying the microbes, like you can take the example, after 15 days, Shivam has again in his body the another immune response that is called as the secondary immune response. Here only. Secondary immune response. Now this secondary immune response is the powerful response. It is a powerful response because it is driven by the memory. It is driven by the immunological memory. You got it? No? We'll clarify it once again. Yes? Yes? Fine. So the story goes with the Shivam and tuberculosis bacteria. Fine. Unfortunately, Shivam acquires a disease called as the basically tuberculosis. Fine. So tuberculosis bacteria comes in Shivam body. Shivam do have the acquired immunity. Okay, it's have the acquired immunity, or you can say the immunity. Shivam start fighting with the bacilli. With all the effort, Shivam win the match within a 3 months. And now Shivam have the clear-cut memory how to destroy the tuberculosis bacteria. Fine. Now again Shivam is going on the road. He again exposed towards the tuberculosis bacteria. Fine. Now Shivam wins the match within the 3 days because Shivam have the memory about the previous encounter. Okay, about the previous encounter. Are you getting my point? Now, the first response is called as the primary response. Second is called as the secondary response. And this secondary response is powerful because it's only elect or generated within 3 days. Are you getting the point? Really?
Yes, sir.
Yes? You need more clarification? No? Fine. So this is how your acquired immune system is working. So basically you do have in the acquired immunity, you have the immunological memory. Immunological memory. Again, another thing is this is the specific. This is the specific. Why it is specific? Because for the TB, Shivam one cells activate. Okay? Suppose for the HIV, Shivam another immune cells is activate. For measles, Shivam's another immune system is activate. For smallpox, Shivam's another immune system is activate. Immune cells is activating. Are you getting my points? So for each and every diseases, there are different immune cells is present. Fine, and that's constitute basically your acquired immunity. Now the thing is, this acquired immunity sometimes you developed by your own effort. Sometimes you have to get from outside. You have to get from the outside. That's what your vaccines is. That's what your all the vaccines is. Fine. All the vaccines, what they are providing? They are providing you the basically acquired immunity. When your body is failed to fight with the microbes, then you have to get the vaccines from outside. Vaccine from clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes? We'll move ahead. Now one thing you just keep in your mind, write it down, that acquired immunity, write it down, all of you, write down. Acquired immunity, acquired immunity is due to lymphocytes. Is due to the lymphocytes. Fine, written. Acquired immunity is due to the lymphocyte. Now you tell me what are the lymphocytes? Yes? Yes? WBC, very good. The another name of the WBC is the leukocyte. Okay, lymphocyte is the type of WBC. Lymphocyte is a type of WBC. So basically this acquired immunity, I'm continuously telling that Shivam's one cell is going to fight, Shivam another cell is going to fight. What are these cells? These cells are basically a type of WBC. These are the type of WBC. Basically the two types of WBC. The WBC is divided into the two main types. Yes, one of the type is called as the lymphocyte. One type is called as the lymphocyte. Two lymphocyte is working. Two lymphocyte is basically work for the acquired immunity, that is called as the Anyone? No? One is called as the B lymphocyte. One is called as the B lymphocytes. Another one is called as the T lymphocyte. Very good. It is called as the T lymphocytes. So these are the two types of acquired immunity, you can say. Two types of, now we are discussing the classification of acquired immunity. So there are the two types of acquired immunity, two types of lymphocyte. Yes, bro. मजा नहीं आ रहा है. Why you came then? See, acquired immunity is due to the lymphocytes. Fine. So you can classify it as acquired immunity is the two type. Yeah, or lymphocyte histopathology. We will define the acquired immunity classification, active and passive, in a few seconds. But for a while, you just understand that all the acquired immunity cells, all the acquired immune cells are the lymphocyte. Okay, are the type of WBC. And there are two types of lymphocyte. One is called as the B lymphocyte, another one is called as the T lymphocyte. Now we'll see about this in detail, what actually it is. Fine. So talking about first the B lymphocyte. B lymphocyte basically provide you the antibody. Have you heard about the antibody? Your immunoglobulins. Yes? Have you heard about the antibody? How many types of antibody you have? Yes? 5. Very good. What can you name them? T lymphocyte. Yeah, like this. Fine. You are clear with these two things? Yes. You have the two types of lymphocyte, that is called as the B lymphocyte and T lymphocyte. Now, B lymphocyte, as I said, it is basically nothing, it is a antibody. Fine? So you can remember the antibody by understanding the mnemonics called as the GAMED. G-A-M-E-D. GAMED.
Yes, sir.
Yes? Write it down. G-A-M-E-D means your immunoglobulin. I-G-G. Yes? I-G-A. I-G-M. I-G-E and I-G-D. So these are the 5 classes of antibody, also called as the, write it down, also called as the immunoglobulins, also called as the immunoglobulins. Clear? Because immunoglobulins we will discuss tomorrow in detail, because it is, the questions is frequently asked from the immunoglobulins. So we have now, I think, one day for the immunoglobulins and other cells, one day for hypersensitivity reaction, and one day for general discussion. So you have now only 3 days more to finish the microbiology. 3 days more. Retain? We'll move ahead. Fine. So we are discussing that all the immune cells of the acquired immunity is the type of WBC. Fine. Basically called as the lymphocytes. Lymphocytes, we have the 2 types of lymphocyte. One is called as the B lymphocyte. Another one is called as the T lymphocyte. B lymphocytes are basically the 5 classes of antibody, also called as the immunoglobulins. Fine. Now, talking about the T lymphocytes. T lymphocyte is basically 4 types. It is basically 4 types, and that all 4 types you don't need to study in detail, because this much classification is like it's for your syllabus. So T lymphocyte, it basically processing these antibodies. It's processing the antibodies, basically making these antibodies to function more powerful way, fine. Now if you're talking about their production, write it down. B lymphocytes is produced from bone marrow. Write it down. B lymphocyte is produced from bone marrow. Yeah? B lymphocyte is produced from bone marrow. Retain? And T lymphocyte, another para you write, T lymphocyte is produced from thymus gland. T lymphocyte is produced from thymus gland. Retain? Retain? Now, we discussed in the first class, no, okay, there are something called as the immune system. There are something called as the immune system. Now, immune system, if it is a system, where are you all? Yeah, you want anything? Produced from or by thymus gland. T-H-Y-M-U-S. Thymus gland. Thymus gland. Where we are? Yeah. Yeah, we discussed about that. We have the immune system. You know that system is constituted from what? So system is made up of from? No. We know that cell forms the tissue forms the organ, and organ from the organ system. So basically immune system, fine. So the immune system is basically a group of immune organs. So write it down. You have the two immune organs called as the primary immune organs and secondary immune organs, or you can say primary lymphoid organs. Write it down. Primary lymphoid organ. This is coming in camera angle. This much at least. Yes, fine. Another one is called as the
secondary.
Very good. Secondary. This is important for your exam point of view. Lymphoid organ. Now the thing is, these lymphoid organs, no, they are involved in the production of these cells. Okay, these are involved in the production of these cells and also storing these cells. Production of these cells and storing of these cells. Clear? So the primary lymphoid organs, you can write it down: thymus and bone marrow. Thymus and bone marrow. Example you write, or you can say organ name you write. It's a thymus gland. Thymus gland and bone marrow. Fine. Now example of the secondary lymphoid organ, you write it down. It is a spleen and lymphatic nodes. Spleen. Have you heard about spleen? Yes. Now another is you have the lymphatic node. Lymphoid nodes. Retain, take time and write fast.
तो सेकेंडरी इसके सेल को स्टोर करता है। सेकेंडरी सेल को स्टोर करता है।
हाँ, yeah, you are correct. Finished. Now, the thing is, the primary lymphoid organs, they are, yeah, of course. The primary lymphoid organs, they are producing these immune cells. They are producing these immune cells. Whereas secondary lymphoid organs, they are storing. Can you orient me where they are located? Yes. Can you orient me where these organs or parts in your body located? Spleen in? Yeah, nearby to the stomach area. Fine. Then what is called as lymphatic nodes? Yeah. Okay, fine. I will tell. Thymus gland. First time you are hearing this word? How many first time hearing? Raise your hand. Be confident, raise your hand. You one, another? No? All of you heard previously about this? Bone marrow, how many heard previously? How many heard previously? Only 1, 2, 3, 4. And for others, it's a new. You also heard previously. For you, it's new. Fine. Don't worry. We'll have the options. Then the option is, suppose this is your beautiful bone. Suppose this is your bone. It's like out of proportion, out of diagram. But suppose this is your bones. Come. This is your Bones. You know that bones have the cavity. Bones have the cavity, and that cavity is called as the bone cavity. In the bone cavity, there is a presence of bone marrow.
Yes, sir.
Fine. These bone marrow are basically producing the
Primary lymphoid.
B lymphocytes. Okay. All these antibody, and this B lymphocyte is the primary lymphoid organ because they are producing. They are a primary lymphoid organ. Coming to the thymus gland. Thymus gland is present in your mediasternum region, beneath your heart. Beneath your heart. Fine. Heart ke under, I am sorry, under it means like piche, backward. The thymus gland is present. This thymus gland, it won't make any lymphocyte. It won't made any lymphocyte. What it doing? It is secreting one hormone called as the thymosin. Write it down. Thymus gland is secreting a hormone called as thymosin. Called as, objective maybe they will ask, called as thymosin. Secreting a hormone called as thymosin. Fine. Repeat once again. Thymus gland is secreting a hormone called as thymosin. Write another para. Thymosin helps the B lymphocyte. Thymosin helps the B lymphocyte to get mature. Yes, mature, M-A-T-U-R-E. To get mature, differentiated, and functional. Clear? Yes, all of you? हाँ? और कोई काम नहीं है, इसीलिए इसको ज्यादा कोई पढ़ता भी नहीं है ना, छिपा हुआ ऑर्गन. फाइन. Clear? So basically your bone marrow is a factory. Things is produced, but for packaging purpose, it goes to the thymus gland. For packaging purpose, it goes to the thymus gland. Clear? Yes? What else I can tell you? Fine. Clear. This much is enough for you to understand about the acquired immunity. In tomorrow's class, yeah, sorry, very good. Thank you for reminding me. Lymph nodes. You know, you have the three things for liquids in your body. You have first the arterial supply, pure blood supply, artery, through the artery. This much is clear for you. Shall I rub it? Fine, I will draw. And remember about the spleen. Spleen is basically storing. Spleen, what they are doing? They are storing whatever. See, B lymphocyte produce the things. Fine, the factory produce the things. Then what the job of the T lymphocyte is? To pack them, or you can say make them mature, differentiated, and you can say functional. After all these things, always you are not exposed to the microbes. All of the time you have the microbes, no, occasionally you are getting, but you need to store because these are the precious things, no? So you need to store it in a safety, very safe manner. Yes, so for that storing purpose, these immune cells, where they are going? They are going in the spleen. They are going in the spleen and lymph nodes. Fine. So we are now going to discuss about the secondary lymphoid organs. Objective will ask like easy way. What is the primary lymphoid organs? Option will be given. You have to tick appropriate answer. Fine.
ये सब क्या मतलब alkaline होता है या basic? मतलब शरीर के तो अलग-अलग जगह में अलग-अलग ये चलता है, इसमें लोगों को कुछ नहीं होता.
क्या ये नहीं होता? Not getting.
कई जगह पे तो alkaline है, कई जगह पे basic है.
हाँ.
ये दोनों जगह पे ही तो काम करता है.
Yeah, it will work throughout your body.
तो लोगों को कोई disturb नहीं होगा?
No. That's what your thymosin is doing. No, your thymosin is making the B lymphocyte. Pehla cheez, like your thymosin is doing with the lymphocyte, the B lymphocyte is that first, as I said, making it mature. Mature means उन्हें पालता है, like they are nourishing your B lymphocyte, all the antibodies specifically. Fine. Second thing is they are giving what is called as your thymosin basically giving the antibodies ability to recognize self and non-self. Are you getting my point? Self means you not destroy your own body cell. You destroy the antigen. You destroy the antigen. So that specificity is given by the thymosin. That's the second function. Third function is to differentiate. Differentiate means some become fighter, some become the storing the information, the memory cell. We need a memory cell. No, that first encounter Shivam did with the tuberculosis bacteria, that information should be stored. No, that is also need for the immune cells. So they are also differentiating and making one separate memory cell. Fine? Are you get the point? Fine. Talking about the secondary lymphoid organ. Yes, you have in doubt? No? Fine. Secondary lymphoid organs, we have the spleen and we have lymph node. Spleen you understood, it is the basically a storing house. It is a storing house for the generated antibodies or generated adaptive immune cells. Clear? And it is present like there. This is the RBC storage house also. All the time in the emergency blood is stored there. In the emergency you are using that blood in the spleen.
Regeneration करता है.
Yeah, regeneration and also called as the graveyard of RBC, like कब्रिस्तान है ये dead RBC के लिए. All the things is happening with it. Fine. Talking about the lymph nodes, as I said you that in your body there is a two main supply of the blood called as the arterial supply, called as the arterial supply, and you have the venous supply. No. You have the venous supply. This is called as the artery veins. I am just giving you the simple name. Basically, this is called as the deeper form of artery, called as the arterioles. Called as the thing is simple. The thing is simple. As much as blood vessels penetrate deeper, goes deeper inside, they are become small and small. जितना अंदर जाएगा उतना पतला होते हुए ये arteries चला जाता है. And according to that, we are giving the names. Oh, fine. According to that, we are giving the names. Then there is the aorta, then artery, then arteriole, then coming to the capillary, So basically, these are the artery, but actually it is the arterioles. It is the arterioles, a very finer version of artery. Fine. Now here there is a venules, the veins. Fine. Now they forms one junction. That is called as the capillary. Suppose you press here, you will get the blood. Here there is a bunch of capillaries present. Now these are porous. Means there is a small hole is there. Yes. Now, so there will be a rapid exchange, okay? But some of the blood they leak out. And comes into this environment. Fine. There must be anything which can drain out. Otherwise, you have the swellings called as the edema. Have you heard about the edema? Okay. So for clearing of these material, there is another system is present that is called as the lymphatic system. So basically, the lymphatic system will drain out all the, you can say, this fluids. Fine. This fluid is called as the lymph. This is also called as the middleman. The lymphatic system is called as the middleman because it is present in between the arterial system and venous system. Clear? Yes. Now, this clearing for the lymph, there must be presence of the lymphatic vessels, like the blood vessels. Okay? Although they are going to pour their secretion into the heart itself. Fine, but they do need a vessel. They do need a vessels. So this is called as the lymphatic channels or lymphatic vessels. Like the artery and veins, we have the lymphatic vessels. Fine, lymphatic vessels have lymphatic vessels have certain bulged part. Certain bulged part. These are called as the lymphatic nodes. These are called as the lymphatic nodes. Clear? And here also the microbes will trap. Suppose this lymph will contain the microbes. Suppose the leak out blood, that is called as the lymph now. This lymph contain the microbes, antigen or foreign particles. Fine. That will goes inside the lymphatic channel. It will goes in this lymph node, and lymph node is having what? Stored immune cells. These are the storing house. No, these are the storing house. Factory is the bone marrow. Storing house is these two things. So here the antibodies are stored. So whenever the pathogens come, they start fighting. And that fighting is called as antigen-antibody reaction. Write it down. Just write it down. Antigen-antibody reaction. Antigen-antibody reaction. Clear? Yes? Yes? Fine. So antigen antibody reactions happens. Now, what do you mean by the antigen? Antibody you know now. 5 classes of antibody. You have IgG, IgA. By the gamed mnemonics, you just remember. And tomorrow we will discuss about the antibody in detail along with the hypersensitivity reaction. Let's see. Whenever we use the term cull, it doesn't mean that. Yeah, my teacher said, my vice principal said, she said that come, you will see these tasks tomorrow. Then one of my friend, he said that, ma'am, tomorrow is a Sunday. Then she said, we have the what is called as the common sense. What is called as the common sense. Kal ka matlab doesn't mean that kal hi tum aao. It means the working day. It means the working. Of course, the Sunday is not a working day. It is a universal holiday in India, isn't it? So tomorrow means when college will again open. Yes. Fine. Where we are? Yeah.
Antigens.
The antigens. What is antigens? What is your concept about the antigen? Tell me fast. We will about to finish the lecture, today's lecture. Tell me what is antigen?